Hello friends, it's Mrs. Greenhouse. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw a giraffe. For this project you are going to need a piece of white paper, a pencil, a Sharpie, and some crayons. We're going to start off by drawing the giraffe's head, and I'm using a tracer that I've already cut out to help me with the shape. And I want this to be towards the top of the paper, but I want to leave room at the top for those horns. Do you know what those horns are called? They have a special name. They're called ossicones. They're just like bony parts that stick out like antlers. Okay, so I've traced this. Kind of looks like a slice of pizza. The next thing I want to do is add 2 circles for the eyes, or we could just make a silly and say, oh, it looks like 2 pieces of pepperoni on the pizza. We're going to add eyelids and eyelashes. Does anyone know why giraffes have long eyelashes? One thing I read was it helps keep the prickly parts of the acacia tree. Those acacia leaves are prickly and they love to eat those, and it keeps those prickly leaves out of their eyes. I've also heard sand. It keeps the sand out of their eyes. Okay, draw the 2 eyes. Now I'm going to draw those big nostrils down towards the bottom. And if you're working on this and I'm going too fast, you can always pause this or watch it again. Here's this guy. Look at his nostrils. You see how those are right in the front like that, but the eyes are on the side. So I'm going to do 2 humps over this, almost like a big wide M, and 2 lines coming up. His mouth is down here. You can kind of give him a little mouth. Oh, he's looking really good. Then those ossicones, I just do 2 circles all the way at the top of the paper, and 2 lines straight down to the top of the head to make those horns. And then think about a capital letter A and come out to the side for the ear. And if you want to, you can just add a little bonus line on either side to add an additional detail. Okay, this is looking great. Now the part that really makes him look like a giraffe is going to be the long neck. And you can decide if you want your neck to come straight down, or if you want your neck to be curved, like it's coming in off the side. See, this one's curved. Let's see, I've got another one in here. This one was made previously by another student. This is straight down. So you can decide. I think I'm going to do mine curved. Like he's poking his head in out of the edge here. Then we have to think about the spots that our giraffe has. And thinking about organic shapes. These are shapes that don't really have any rhyme or reason. And we're going to make pretty big organic shapes in this neck. The difference between an organic shape and a geometric shape. Geometric shapes are shapes that we can name, like a triangle, a rectangle, a square. These organic shapes are often found in nature, and we can't really name them. They're more like a blob, a cloud, a potato, a rock. Those are organic shapes. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the way this looks. Now I'm going to Sharpie it. Okay, I'm almost finished with Sharpieing. I wanted to tell you all a couple of tips for when you are doing Sharpie. Oh, there's my cuckoo clock. When you are doing Sharpie, when you're working with the Sharpie, you want to always keep the back of the lid on the back of the Sharpie so we don't lose the lid. We only trace over pencil lines. We do not color in large areas with the Sharpie. This is just for tracing our pencil lines. The one exception to that is small areas like the eyes or these small nostrils. Everything else we do, we're going to color with crayons. Now that I'm done with Sharpie, I may choose to add a few more details. And you can do these with pencil or Sharpie. Maybe there's a branch with a leaf coming off. Okay, I've added my extra details. You could do a sun in the background or maybe some hills back here, whatever you want for your background. Then you're going to choose your colors. And I'm going to encourage you to layer your colors. It just adds a much more interesting finished product. If you take your time and color in certain areas, I'm going to start with this yellow. And then what if I come on top of it with some of this light orange? It's really going to make a lot more interesting finished artwork. And I could do the same in the spots with the orange and maybe add some brown on top of that. So picking two colors and blending them together makes a much more interesting finished look. So I've taken some time here to layer my colors. I did yellow and orange in this area, yellow and brown. I could do a little yellow and brown inside this ear. I chose to use really traditional colors, but maybe your giraffe is pink and purple or different shades of blue. It could be a creative giraffe. It doesn't have to be traditional. But take the time to really color it well. And of course, you also want to take the time to color your sky behind your giraffe. I can't wait to see what you create. Bye for now.